Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. I am Monique and this is Chicago Style Co. I am so very excited to bring you all these next couple of videos because they have been a long time coming. So if you know anything, you know Ulta has had its big sale. What's the name of it? I'll have to look in here because they gave me a flyer too or whatever, but I might have thrown it away just thinking about it. But Ulta just had its big summer sale, and I'll put the name of it down here or whatever because it slips my mind at the moment. And I was actually able to partake in it in a major way, not as an influencer or anything like that. But in the future, we're going to claim it. We are going to claim it. 2026. But as a consumer, I was able to spend big. And so this haul, you're going to see what nearly $1,000 can get you at Ulta. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So again, I am so over the moon to film this video. I am a huge makeup fanatic. I have been since the pandemic in 2020 when we had all of this extra time to sit at home, and while people were baking bread, I was baking my face. So I learned a lot about makeup brands, standard makeup versus clean makeup, female-owned brands versus Black-owned brands, drugstore brands versus high-end. I learned an insurmountable amount of information during that time and was able to practice on myself as much as possible. And it has been a wonderful 5 years into this beauty lane so far, and couldn't be more excited. I have always dreamed of spending the amount of money that I spent at Ulta and Sephora, and that's next. But we're starting with Ulta. So I had a list, and I was actually supposed to make my 2025 makeup wish list. And you know what? I think I'll go ahead and still put that up on the screen, just so we can kind of compare what I had as my initial list versus the list that I put together this weekend for the sale. Okay, and then I'll also put up the current list that I put together this weekend, and then we'll compare that to what I purchased. Okay, so without further ado, because I've been waiting to film this so I can use these things, I can dive in and do, wear tests and all like that, give my reviews. And also, I'm taking some of these things on the road with me because I'm gonna do some real life wear tests, like travel wear, humidity wear, all these tests. I'm so excited to do it. So let's just jump right in. So the first thing I got was this Donna's Recipe. I don't know about y'all, but I really love her hair products. They smell so good. And this is the Sweet Potato Pie Extra Creamy Hair and Scalp Oil. I've gotten her shampoo, her conditioner. There's another little bottle of something, but I never repurchased that. Can't remember what that was, but I'll list it if I can find it. I got her hair oil with the dropper. I got the hair oil cream, and then I got the hair and scalp oil. And I think this is my second or third hair and scalp oil jar. So obviously I like it, and I know for sure, my third set of shampoo and conditioners. So I think she has a leave-in conditioner. I never did get that again or whatever. No particular reason, I just never purchased it again. But the scalp oil, I wasn't sure if that was actually taking my hair out. I don't know, but anywho, we're not gonna go into that because I don't want to make any claims, and I'm not for certain. But yeah, so I bought this, and when I tell you This smells amazing. Oh my God. I'm not a vanilla person, and this doesn't have a direct vanilla smell. But, oh, God. Jesus. Lord. What did she put in this? Voodoo? Who knew? But yeah. So I got this. All right. Now, that was not on my list. I just need to do a restock. Okay. What was on my list? Let me see. The number one thing that was on my list for this weekend. The McGrath Petalmorphosis. This is a part of the Mothership collection, and this makes number either 11 or 12, and from my understanding, it's been 2 years since she came out with a Mothership. I haven't even cracked the seal on this, guys. I haven't even opened this up with you all, and I might still wait and do another separate little mini video with you as I do an official, I don't want to, well, it is kind of an unboxing, but super excited to dive into this. This is my very first Mothership, and I ordered some more from her website because she's having a big sale, but the order got canceled. It was so weird. It was, her website was asking me about verification. They need to verify that I was the person, and it seemed normal, but then the second email that came through was like, we need to see a picture of your ID in the car, and I was like, oh, no, something's kind of fishy going on here. So I reached out to her customer service, and they told me that the email address that it came from was not one of theirs. So err on the side of caution, which I did, because I reached out to you all to let you know what was going on. But then my order came up canceled because they said they couldn't verify it. So hugely disappointed. I don't know what is going on with that, but I'll be looking more into that yesterday, because I think I put the order in Saturday or Sunday, and yeah, it still hasn't been returned to my bank account yet. So I don't know. If you've had any type of issues purchasing directly from her website, let me know, because I definitely need to find out what's going on with that, because I ordered like 3 more pallets, but this is officially my first one, so super excited. All right, so that's that. Then on my list were the NARS cheek palette, and I got greedy, y'all, and I got 2. So I got the NARS cheek, and this is their summer palette collection. I think they had like 4 or 5 of these. It's called the Hot Escape Cheek Palette. I got number 3, and I got number 4. And so this is the like almost reddish orange, and this is the solid orange, and this is what they look like on the inside. So you have 2 blushes, a contour or bronzer, and a highlighter. So really excited to use it. I thought this would look fabulous on my skin tone. And then I got this one too, and this can work too if I want a little bit of a more milder look. So again, 2 blushes, contour or slash bronzer, and a highlighter. So I'm really excited. Again, I'm going to be reviewing all of these products in a separate video, but really excited. Well, I guess I could open it up for you all. I'm not opening the McGrath. Like, that's super special. She deserves her own moment all together. But I'll open up the NARS. So this is palette number 4. I think this is the deepest palette or whatever. So this is what it looks like on the outside. Number 4, and I'll pull it up closer. And then this is what it looks like. Ooh, plastic fell out on the inside. So I cannot wait to get into that blush right there. Yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, yes sir. Okay, so I'm gonna put the little plastic piece back in there. and wrap this back up. Oh God, I finally get to use these things. I'm so ready. I also gotta edit these videos and get them up quickly because I have other content I gotta film in the next 48 hours. Okay, so this is number 3. So this is a slightly lighter color combination. So this is what it is. Isn't this cute? Like perfect for summer. There's the back. And then I'm gonna be ready this time because I know it has the plastic covering over it. So I'm gonna hold it up like this. So this is what that one looks like. This is more of an orangey red tone versus the last one was like a deep hot pink tone. So yeah, that is super pretty. That highlighter is gorgeous. So, okay. So looking forward to that. And again, I will do a dedicated video. A couple of get ready with me's and playing around and wear test and all that good stuff, you know. Super excited about that. Okay, next on the list, I had the new e.l.f. skin tint. I hope this color works. I got the color 12 Tan Cool, and not sure. I lean more towards like a neutral undertone, but we'll see. All I can do is test it out and I can always take it back. But this is again 12 Tan Cool. It is a skin tint that has light coverage and a dewy finish, and I love me a dewy finish. Mineral SPF 50, pretty good. And then it says that it is water resistant up to 80 minutes. So I have the perfect place to try this out on. So super excited. It should work because here, look, here's the scale. So 10-10 neutral is for fair to light, maybe a little slightly medium. 11-10 warm is for tan and medium. And then 12-10 cool is deep and rich. So it should work for me. It should. So happy to get that. The next thing that was on my list was, I've seen so many people talk about it and get it in PR packages that I had to try it. It is the Maybelline Grippy Serum. This is good for up to 24 hours. It is a makeup grip primer with 2% niacinamide. So I'm looking forward to this. I do have an e.l.f. primer up there that has either 2 or 4% niacinamide. So yeah, excited about using this. And I actually, with the sale that was going on, I actually got this for free because it was like if you buy 2 Maybelline products, you get the 3rd free. And I bought, I think, 4 Maybelline products, so I got 2 Maybelline products free. So that kind of tells you what you can expect to be coming up out of here next. Okay, so since we've already talked about it, I purchased 2 of the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour Lumi Matte Foundation. I got it in colors 340 and 350. I couldn't quite figure out which one I was, so I got both of them. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about this since they came out, and I think they came out like 3 or 4 months ago, so finally got around to getting it. Super excited to see how it wears. The texture, it's a Lumi Matte. I don't think I have a Lumi Matte. I either have something luminous or I have something matte, but not a luminous matte. So we'll see. Looking forward to that. And then I also got, hold up. The Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. This is a dropper. It has a dropper. And so these came out maybe like 6 months or so ago. Again, I couldn't figure out which color I was, so I got 338 and 330. They only have 18 shades, so it's not a ton to choose from. And I think the 30-hour Superstay didn't have a lot of shades either. So as you can see, this is a little more neutral, and I'm thinking this would be good. But then I look, and this, well, on under the light, it's looking like this may be a little bit too deep, and this might be the one. But in the store, I couldn't really tell. So we'll see. So again, this is a skin tint with vitamin C derivative, and it's good for up to 24 hours. There is no sunscreen in this as far as I can see. So, but it does have a luminous tint to it. Like, can you see that radiant kind of streaming, marbling through in both of them? I wasn't expecting that. Look at that. You kind of see the gold shimmer in there. Was not expecting that. So really excited to see what that looks like. Okay, so that's that. And because I got those, I got this jelly, the Maybelline Poreless Jelly. This is a hydrating blur primer for up to 24 hours. And it too has 2% niacinamide. So really excited to use this. I watched a young lady apply this to her face, and she was like, let's see, you know, how grippy it is. And she literally slapped it on her face and it stuck. When I tell you that took me out, I was like, I ain't never seen nobody do a wear test. Like, that's a wear test. Like, she the one you need in your, what do you call them, in your group panel research and development team? Cause baby, she gonna test it out for you. She gonna test it. So really exciting. I got that for free. So these are the 2 free Maybelline items I got for free. So was happy about that. And then if you purchased a certain amount of Maybelline products, they were giving away the, what they call it, the grippy mounts or whatever. So you put these on the back of your cell phones, and you can, it's a suction cup that you put up on like the mirror. You know how content creators do get with me's and stuff, and they're in the mirror, and they have the suction cups on the back of their phone. That's how it stays up. So I actually got like 4 of these for free because I bought so much Maybelline. So was excited. I gave 2 of them away because what do I need that 4 for? But moving right along. The next thing that I picked up that has been just viral are the L'Oreal Infallible Blurfection powders. So I picked it up in, let me see, what colors are this? I think this is the translucent color. Yeah, this is 20, the translucent color, which you can see right there. It has kind of a white look. And then I got this one, which is 15 medium deep, which I think is pretty close to my natural skin tone or whatever. And I am wearing makeup. I could have blended my blush out a little bit more, but it's the end of the day, it doesn't matter. So can't wait to try these out because I've heard so much good talk about it, so much. So that was one of the things I was looking forward to. The other thing that I heard great things about from L'Oreal were and I gotta shake these up because they've kind of settled. I bought this over the weekend and today is Wednesday. The, what is this? The Skin Ink. This is a concealer and foundation in one. And you know what? I think this is probably comparable to the Merit, which is a concealer and foundation in one. So I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna do a wear test of these two, and I'm also going to do a comparison because I've come to really love, and I gotta film a video for this too. This has been in my favorites. The Merit concealer foundation stick. So I'm thinking this is where that's where the idea came from for these two. And I got these in 2 colors, not because I couldn't tell which color I needed, but I got one which is 270 warm. This is a lighter shade. This is what I'm going to use for brightening. And then I also picked up the shade 325, warm 325. And I think this more matches my tone. So if I want to use it as a concealer and foundation, I can go with this, but this is strictly going to be for brightening. So excited about those products. All right, and then I happened to go down an aisle. Wait, hold up. Oh, before I get to that, heard a lot about the About Face. loose powder. I got this in the color Draped, which I'm guessing based on how it looks is like a translucent or brightening. So it's supposed to be really, really good. I will say this. I have the About Face liquid foundation and it is phenomenal. For a regular everyday foundation, you don't have to think about it. You can apply it with a wand. It is great. Absolutely great. So I definitely wanted to give this a try here because I heard nothing but wonderful things about it as well. This is called the Curtain Call Set and Smooth Loose Powder. So yeah, so we'll be trying that out too. And as I went around the corner, I knew there, and the reason why I got this, not only because I heard others speak about this particular item, but also because there was a hole in my makeup arsenal that I noticed I needed as well. And that is the Morphe blush. This is the Cheek Thrills Multi-Face Trio. And I got this in the color After Party. This is a nude rose. I wanted something that closely worked with my skin tone that wasn't necessarily deeply noticeable. So I picked this up. Out of the 5, I think, color ranges they had, this was the one that I wanted because I wanted something that was really muted and I could wear every day, just to give me just a hint of color, not necessarily like this. This is very deep or what have you, because I wanted it to match and stand out with my dress today. But yeah, so I'm excited. This has got to be a dupe for the one size triple blush or trio blush that they have. So yeah, looking forward to this and testing it out. Walked around to the other side of the aisle and came across something else that had been on my list, which is the Juvia's Place, the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Silky Finishing Powder. And I got it in the color Whipped Cream, which should be like a translucent blurring powder. So this says introducing our finely milled setting powder used to blur out imperfections, brighten under eye, and hold makeup in place. Yeah. So it blurs and it brightens. So everything I love in a powder. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And Juvia's Place is a clean brand, so excited. And she's Black owned, as you can see by the cover. So very excited to try this on. I've wanted it ever since it came out a few months ago. The next thing that I got, I've heard a lot about, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. Now, I am not a fan of the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I feel like it's way too heavy, way too thick for me. I think it would be great for very mature skin, because I have mature skin. Obviously, I'm in my 40s, but I think that's for like really mature skin, or if you have like skin imperfections, like maybe acne or eczema or something like that. I think it's great for that. For me, that was the foundation I can feel on my face. It feels like, it just feels very heavy on my face. But I heard all these great things about this. So this concealer, the matching concealer they just developed. So I decided, let me give it a whirl. So I got it in 4W. Using it as a brightener, because that's what I use my concealer as, a brightener. So I'll report back and let you know if it feels super heavy. Oh, and let me see what it's reading. It's a Stay in Place concealer. So skin perfecting, long wearing, feather weight formula, melts in the skin. Yeah, we're gonna test that out. Applicator is expertly designed to sculpt contours, conceal imperfections. I told you. I feel like Double Wear is for people that have skin imperfections, and enhance natural features. Medium to full coverage. Yeah, because Double Wear, that's not medium, that's full coverage. Natural matte finish. So this is probably gonna be heavy. They talking about featherweight. No, that's probably gonna be heavy. All right, we're almost at the end, guys. We're almost at the end. Okay, one more L'Oreal product, which was, I watched this young lady, and I'll put her YouTube handle down here at the bottom. I think her name is Faye. And she pulled this out and tried it on, like in her haul video. And oh my God, I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I am not a person to apply the single individual, you know, strokes into my eyebrows. I literally just paint it on with some eyebrow cream or even my eyeshadow. Like this is eyeshadow. This is a cream eyeshadow that I use, and it's almost gone, honestly. But so this is perfect timing to get it. But when she put this on, oh my God, it looks so good. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try this. So this has the little double antenna tip there, so you can do double strokes, and it looks so good on her. Like it looked like real hair there, that I had to get it. I was sold when I saw her, and I heard other people talk about it, but when she applied it, I was like, yeah, I'm sold. I was influenced. So excited about that. Also the Viral Benefit, what is this? Gimme Brow. This is the brow volumizing gel. I think this is like the brow gel that you brush up your eyebrows and freeze it into place, and you come in and fill it in with this. So I just got the little mini one just to try it out and see. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. So see what all the hype is about. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost at the end. I stumbled on these last couple of items because this was not on my list at all. And so that was the Dior Forever Natural Velvet Foundation. These are powder foundations. So I got it in the colors, what is this? The colors 6N, which is a neutral, and 5N, which is a neutral. So I will open this up, and I'm really excited about this because let me tell you, Dior makes some fabulous complexion products. Fat Light, hands down. And I'll tell you who can go toe to toe with them. LYS, which is a black owned brand. They're at Sephora, but her brand can go toe to toe with Dior. I stand on it. I've been seeing that for the last year, and I will keep seeing it. If you want the Dior quality, but don't have the Dior coin, or you just don't want to spend it, or you don't want to support Dior, you want to support a black owned, female owned brand, LYS. But we're not into that for this video. Right now, we're just introducing the Dior powder foundation. So this is the color 5N, 5 neutral, which could possibly go. It might be a little bit too light, but it was so silky smooth. I tried it and brushed it across my wrist while I was there, and it was so silky smooth. I was like, yeah. And perfect for the summer. Summertime is when you really want to dive into your powder foundations, because it can get so hot and heavy and balmy and humid, especially depending on where you live, especially if you're in the South. Then you definitely want to go for a powder foundation whenever you can. This one is the 6N, which I think is a little bit deeper. And this is the compact. Just slightly deeper, a little bit warmer. So we'll see. We'll see which one or what have you, but yeah, that's why they were so close together. We'll see. And one may end up being for my summer, which could be this one, and then in the winter, as I lose my tan, go down to the 5N. So super excited about those. And then last but certainly not least, I picked up a fragrance, which is the Gucci Flora. This is the newest one, Gorgeous Gardenia. This is Gucci Flora Intense, and I just love it. I'm a deep, heavier, musky, amber, gourmand, almond, all of that, tonka bean type of girl, and this definitely hit the spot. And because I purchased this, I got the Gucci jewelry case complimentary. So excited, and I will be using this because I'm about to travel. So how fun. And I'll report back to you about the longevity of it. And they also threw in some little, what is this, Chanel. I thought I had like 3 of these. Oh yeah, there it is. Some little Chanel samples, which I got one of the Camellia Water Cream. This is the Hydra Beauty. to try. And then I got 2 of the #1 de Chanel Cream Rich. Revitalizing Rich Cream. So there it is right there. So I got 2 of these. So these would be great to travel with and see if I like it, if they worth purchasing again. But now, as for my list from Ulta, let's see what I got. Let us see. I got the About Face loose powder. I got the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Grippy, the Maybelline Super Stay Matte 30 Hours, the L'Oreal Infallible Blur Loose Powder, the e.l.f. Skin Tint, the Maybelline Grippy, the Maybelline Super Stay 24 Hours Skin Tint, the L'Oreal Faux Brow Brow Filler, the Juvia's Place Loose Powder, and the L'Oreal Skin Ink Concealer. What I did not get, oh, and the Morphe blush. I did get the Morphe blush. What I did not get was the About Face eye gloss because they did not have it there. She offered to order, but I'd rather just pick it up there. I forgot to pick up the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blend Stick, and I do think I saw that. I want the Naturium Body Wash, but I completely forgot. I should have went in with the list. I did not get the Maybelline Lifter Lip Liner, nor the Maybelline Lifter Plump Gloss, nor the Maybelline Lip Vinyl, or the Maybelline Lifter Stick, which is a bronzer stick. Now, word on the curb is, and the curb being me, the Maybelline Lifter Plump Gloss, they're selling it at Costco for like 3 or 4 in a pack for $19.99. So that's probably where I'm gonna, I was there earlier today and I should have picked it up because I've been there twice and saw it, and I need to get it before it sells out, because you know with Costco, quite often you'll see things and when you come back again, it's gone and they don't bring it back. So I need to go ahead and get that because that's 3 for $19 and they're probably about $10 a pop. So that means it's like buying 2 and getting 1 free, or maybe 4. I know there's at least 3 in there. So super excited to go back and get that. And maybe do a Costco haul, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, so I didn't get the rest of my Maybelline stuff and the Milani, nor the Naturium, and the About Face eye gloss. So I think I came out banging and swinging. And this was not quite 1,000, but it was right at about 900. So when I say happy, overkill, yes, it absolutely was, but I'm good. Like I literally should not be buying anything else until the fall, like, and I mean like my birthday, September, sometime in there, or even better, waiting on the next Sephora sale and Ulta 21 days, because don't they have a 21 days in the fall? We'll see. But yeah, all right, now out of all these things, let me know in the comments what's your favorite. What do you have? Any recommendations on what I should have gotten that maybe I didn't get from Ulta? And what's the most you have ever spent at Ulta? And how many points do you have? Like, I'm sitting on a pretty nice set of points. And now I'm calculating, because what I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna wait until they have a really good sale, and I'm gonna purchase a perfume, because I have a nice little amount of money saved from all the points that I earned. And I'm really trying to build up my high-end perfumes, because I have become quite the Bath and Body Works girl. I used to be really big on it back in like 2018 or so, and then I died down or whatever. And now all of a sudden, last year, I started picking up again, I think from work in the mall. I'm not gonna say where I worked at, but yeah. But yeah, so I've become really, really into it with, what's his name, Bath and Body Works. So now I'm trying to get my designer perfume built back up. And I think I'm gonna stack my points until I can get, and I need to make my perfume list too, until I get what I want from there, from Ulta, as far as perfume goes. I have a couple, and maybe I'll make a video on that, like so my perfume list, what are my all-time favorite perfumes, and if there's anything new coming out that I should get, or what have you. But yeah, if you if you enjoyed this video and you stayed to the end, to the very end, let me know. Drop me a lipstick down there so I know you stayed all the way to the end, and leave me a good comment, hit the like button, share it because sharing is caring, and I will see you in the next one, which is coming up right now. Sephora. Bye.